So every once in a while, I cruise around on AliExpress looking for emulation consoles because sometimes you be coming up on some interesting stuff that is for a reasonable price and can be, decent. And that's what we're going to be looking at today. This is an actual PC that cost me around $85, but right now it's actually a little bit cheaper as of the recording of this video. It's $78 with free shipping. I received it in a week after I ordered it. It's like choice AliExpress shipping, so it ships pretty quick. The other day when I looked, it was like $95, so they keep changing the price, but that's neither here nor there. So what they call this thing is the LZAKMR Retro Super Console. It is an old Intel, chipset computer. It's a Windows computer, but they loaded up Batacera on this thing. So it's an Intel 1037U PC, chipset. It's got 4 gigs of RAM, a 500 gigabyte hard drive. They say it's got over 70,000 classic games. It's a plug and play device. Comes with your power supply, HDMI cable, everything good to go. You got plenty of input outputs here, multiple USB ports. You only are going to need 1 or 2. The included controllers, it just has 1 dongle to use 2 wireless controllers, like, old school PS2 style DualShock controllers. They're okay, but you could use any controller you want on this. It's just a PC, so anything you got, you're going to be able to use. But hey, for the price, I'm not going to complain. But with over 70,000 games, they say this thing plays Wii, PS2, Sega Saturn, Dreamcast, PSP, GameCube, plug and play, so on and so forth, right? We got to find out. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm all for, this chipset, this board, this thing is like over 10 years old, but I'm all for that. Like, instead of throwing this stuff in a landfill, I think it's cool to repurpose stuff like this and, like, hey, make a little emulation device. But is it going to be able to play everything that they threw on it? Probably not. But I have an idea that it'll probably run a good majority of it. But we'll have to see. So that's what we're going to do here today, is try to test out as much as we can. Obviously, we can't play all 70,000 games, but I want to kind of go through and check out some of the heavy hitters, right? So we got this thing booted up. Now, I don't want to dwell on going through the entire game list, but as you can see here, we do have over 70,000 games. Up top, over there, right above the cursor, says 70,424 games. But usually I'll comment on the build itself. And yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go through everything, but the build is kind of sloppy. Multiple ROMs. There's a lot of duplicates, multiple regions, that kind of thing. You'll see just me scrolling through, but I want to test more of the heavy hitters to see how capable this thing is, right? There's a lot of cool stuff here. MSX, you got some computer stuff. Xbox, I don't know. We'll have to come back to this. Jet Set Radio Future. Got to be careful with the music in that game, though. But you'll see, like, Super Graphics, 319 games. There's only 5 games, Super Graphics. 3,000 games in NES. Yeah, so you're going to have multiple regions, duplicates, stuff like that. It's a ROM dump. I'm not going to keep saying that over and over again. It's a little sloppy. But let's just jump into some things, test it out. I must start out small. We're not going to do 8 and 16-bit stuff. Nintendo 64, though. I did want to test out, like, Cruisin' USA. This one, there's, not even 300 games, so that's a good sign that they didn't ROM dump the N64. But Cruisin' Exotica, let's check this out.
You go, girl.
You go, girl. That's right. How dare you?
Korea is beautiful.
North Korea? Let's go. Let's try this out. It's been a while. I like the cruising games on the 64.
Ready, set, go.
Okay, here we go. This looks crisp, man. Okay, yeah, this is when you could double tap the gas. Oh, shit, I went right through the wall. Right through that building or whatever it was. Okay, this is clean. I think we're not going to have a problem with Nintendo 64. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, crap. Okay, so for a 10-year-old PC, little, and they miniaturized it, you know what I mean? They miniaturized it, so it's looking kind of small. It's a mini 10-year-old PC. I think that's kind of cool. But I still have my doubts. I don't think it's going to play that Xbox game. We'll try it, though. We'll try it. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, Nintendo 64 is going to run. GameCube, I'm having my doubts. We got 24 games. All Mario Kart. I'm gonna go to F-Zero, I think. This is gonna damage my eardrums here, man. They're already bleeding a little bit. Ugh. This is bad. Oh, I said earlier, like, I can appreciate, like, repurposing old hardware instead of just tossing it in the landfill, but you have to know your limitations. And when you can expertly craft a build for, you know, the specific hardware that you're working with, that can be respected and appreciated. But when you're just seeking to make a quick buck, like a lot of these sellers on AliExpress, not even just Chinese sellers, there's Pudwax in the US, in the UK, in Canada, all across the globe. It's not just China. There's Pudwax everywhere who ROM dump and don't bother testing to just try to make a quick buck. It happens. And it's shameful. DS is gonna run. I would be surprised, but it looks, wait, how many games? 1,049. So they had to have like all the retro games and everything, all the little crappy WiiWare games. Yeah, all the regions too, all the virtual console stuff. That's kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like, you don't really need all that if you have all the other retro consoles. But WiiWare, there is some cool stuff. Do they have all the cool stuff though? That's the question. Man, I feel like I'm scrolling through this for days. Holy crap. Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth. It may just be worth the purchase price just for that. The Rebirth games, I've been wanting those to come back and get re-released. I wonder if the Final Fantasy, what was the Final Fantasy 4 game? After Years? I wonder if that's on here too. All right, we got to try Adventure Rebirth. Oh, hell yeah. This is freaking awesome, dude. That's what I'm talking about. There's like 3 of them, right? I think there's Contra and then all right, we'll check. But this is okay. Like I said, it might be worth it just for these games, for some of these WiiWare games. This is cool, dude. And they're gonna run okay. These aren't demanding games. Get out of here, Mudmen. There it is, Contra Rebirth. Hell yeah. Okay, this is cool, man. Oh crap. Already died. This is what I was talking about. Final Fantasy IV: The After Years. It's on here, so that's cool too. But it's listed like a bunch of times. Why? And then the other Rebirth game, Gradius, is on here as well, but it's listed like 6-7 times. I don't know, but okay, that's cool. All the Rebirth games are on here. Moving on. Atomic Wave, 7 games. Dolphin Blue, the Rumblefish. We'll try the Rumblefish. I don't know how to play this game, but I always like checking it out. It seems to be playing fine, so that's cool. We got Sega Saturn, 28 games. Daytona. Cool, we got a lot of 3D games instead of just like 2D games like a lot of times they throw on here. Hey, Panzer Dragoon Saga. All 4 discs, that's cool. This might be where we can only play 2D Saturn games. You know, Saturn has gotten better with being able to be more easily emulated, but you know, on this kind of aged hardware, I don't know what they got set up here, but yeah, this ain't looking or sounding good. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Saturn so far, the 3D games choppy as all hell. 2D games look good, but you could see it's slow. Audio's bad. Yeah. Saturn's a no-go on this device. The winner is me. Okay. A little loud, but this is good. This is a good sign. Dreamcast is good. We got a little widescreen action going on too. Okay. Nice. So yeah, Naomi's good. Little Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Looking great. No slowdown, no glitches. Oh, damn. Oh yeah, PS2. Most played Tekken 5. I don't know, like whoever sets these up, they be playing games on them. I haven't played anything on PS2 yet, but it says 70 some odd games. Oh wow, they have this section set up differently than all the others. Holy crap, I haven't even looked at this yet. Is this stuff gonna play though? Holy crap. But you know what? We have to go with God of War. Like jumping into a fighting game, be quick, but we're gonna try God of War. It says playable demo. What? The graphics aren't looking as sharp as they could be, but you know, it's all right for the hardware that we're running this on. But you know, a few little chip chops here and there, but it's running surprisingly well. Surprisingly well. It's just a freaking demo though, like cheap bastards couldn't put the full game on here. It's kind of cool though seeing the E3 demo on there, but I mean, where's the full game? PSP. Oh, they got a bunch of minis, handful of other stuff, mostly minis. Try Dracula X real quick. Doesn't look the greatest that I've ever seen PSP look, but seems to be like we'll be all right. It's mostly just minis on this build. But okay, I think this pretty much rounds it out for this build, other than the Xbox game. I will play the Xbox game and I'll overlay it and just let you know. I don't think it's going to run, but I'll let you know in a little overlay on the screen. But there you go. If you're interested, I will put a link down below if you want to grab one of these off of AliExpress. For the price, it's neat, but I mean, can you do better? Yeah, I think so. For a plug-and-play device, it's interesting. It's got a lot of cool stuff on it, but it's sloppy like so many others. This isn't something I'm going to keep for myself. For those of you who've been around for a while, I do have, you know, my own little website where I sell things, madpixelshop.com. Link will be down below. I'm always selling things with like a buy one, get one, you know, so much off type of deal. I'll probably list this up for a reasonable price to get rid of it pretty soon. I have a lot of stuff I'm going to list. A bunch of retro games, a bunch of Switch games, a bunch of devices, handhelds, consoles, things like that. So take a look at that website. Things will be listed up pretty soon. It's pretty barren at the moment. You know, I got to promote my website myself here and there. You know, it helps me out greatly to continue buying things to review and check out. You know, but yeah, I'm kind of mixed on this device. It's neat, but at the same time, the way it's set up could be a lot better. Could be a lot better. But thanks for watching.
No,
Let me know what you think.
I'll never submit to your master.
Bye.